Dad, I have an important question.
If it's, can you give me money, then the answer is no.
Not this time. I want to know how to manage and pay off student loans.
Wow, son, I'm proud of you for thinking about financial responsibility. Back in the day, I also had a big financial problem.
Did you have student loans too?
No, but I once borrowed money to buy a donut and couldn't pay it back. It was a dark day. But let's focus on you. First, you need to know exactly how much you owe. Write down all your loans, their interest rates, and repayment deadlines.
Okay, but what if I find out I owe a massive amount? Do I flee to Mexico?
That's a backup plan, but not a smart one. Instead, consider loan restructuring options like income-driven repayment plans. If you have a low income, you can reduce your monthly payments.
Is there a way to pay it off faster? I don't want to be stuck with debt for 30 years.
Hold on. If you want more genius financial tips from Dad, make sure to follow his TikTok. He explains everything, sometimes with donuts involved.
Good thinking. To pay off loans faster, you can use the snowball or avalanche method. The snowball method means paying off smaller debts first to gain momentum. The avalanche method focuses on paying off the highest interest loans first to save money in the long run.
Sounds reasonable, but what if I have no money?
You truly are my son. Don't worry, I have more strategies. First, find ways to increase your income. Get a side job, do freelance work, or sell things you don't need. Back in the day, I tried selling my hair for money.
But you don't have any hair.
Exactly, and I still didn't have money. But stay focused. You can also cut expenses. Don't eat out too much. Avoid unnecessary purchases. I know donuts are delicious, but you can't pay off debt with donuts.
Okay, but what if I win the lottery? Isn't that the fastest way to get out of debt?
Sigh. Do you know what the odds of winning the lottery are?
Higher than me passing math class?
Correct, but still lower than the odds of getting hit by a meteor. Don't rely on luck. Rely on a solid financial plan.
All right, but what if I do all that and still have debt?
Then you're still doing better than me. But if debt remains, you can look into loan forgiveness programs. If you work for the government or a non-profit for a certain number of years, some of your student loans might be forgiven.
That sounds interesting. But Dad, is there a way to avoid debt in the first place?
Yes, the best way to avoid debt is not to take on debt at all. Look for scholarships, work part-time to pay tuition, or choose an affordable school. If you live frugally from the start, you won't have to struggle with debt later.
Wow, Dad, you're a financial genius.
Well, that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but I am great at giving advice that I don't follow myself. But son, remember the most important thing. Finance isn't about how much you earn. It's about how you manage what you have.
Thanks, Dad. But now, can I borrow some money?
No way, son.